You're listening to Tech It or Leave It, Episode 1, Fake Voices, Real Learning? Let's get ready to Tech It or Leave It.
Here comes Meg with a spark in her eye. Mark's got the tech and he's always fly. Darlene's wisdom makes students thrive. Tune in, folks, it's a podcast dive. Tech it or leave it, let's explore EdTech secrets and so much more. Teachers gear up, we've got the score. Classrooms lit like never before.
Welcome! I'm Darlene Aguilar, and I have 7 years of experience as an instructional designer.
Hi, I'm Megan Hallberg, and I have 5 years as an instructional technology coach.
And I'm Mark Anderson, and I'm the baby of the group with only 3 years of technology coordinator experience.
Today we're testing AI-generated voices. Do they sound human enough to engage learners? Richard Mayer's voice principle states that human voices are more effective for learning than robotic ones. But what if AI voices are indistinguishable from real people?
Right? We each brought 3 AI audio tools to the table. Some claim to be so real you can't tell the difference. But can they really replace a human instructor?
If a tool passes the test, we'll say we'll tech it, meaning it's worth using an instruction. But if it's clunky, robotic, or just doesn't cut it, well, we'll leave it behind. First up, we have 11 Labs. This AI audio tool allows users to make audio content using over 4,000 synthetic voices in over 30 different languages. Pretty impressive, right?
Oh, I love this.
But the question is, does it sound real or robotic? Let's listen to a clip I made, and I'll let you be the judge.
Hello, Tech It or Leave It. My name is Mark, and I am a synthetic AI voice that was generated by using 11 Labs. This is an example of the quality of this product. So Meg and Darlene, what do you think?
Hey, that wasn't bad. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I liked it.
So one of the cool features this tool has, other than generating voice from text, is that it can synthesize text and create a podcast. This can be made into a news bulletin type podcast, or it can be set up as a conversation. You can also take any presentation in slides or a video like YouTube and add voiceovers in any language.
Wow, this is pretty great for connecting with our ELLs. You could also provide content in their home language.
Yeah, I could see using this in my tutorials. I could use it to give students the option to either read the text or listen to it being read by this lifelike audio.
Before we take it or leave it, though, I do have to mention that the app does have a downside. While there is a free version, it is limited by credits. So educators can be limited in what they can accomplish with it. You have the option to buy more, but you may not want to. So what do you think? Take it or leave it?
This is too cool to not tech it. I think it's worth paying for this tool.
I'm teching this one. My teachers would love the ability to send their families communication in home languages.
Well, even though I'm the one that brought this to the table, I'm actually going to leave it at this point. While it does have some cool features, the credits really don't go that far, and it limits you on what you can do without paying. Next up, Meg is going to introduce her AI audio tool. But first, Meg, I just have to ask, how did you come up with and make our intro song? It sounds amazing.
Funny you should ask, Mark. I made it using our next tool, Suno. Have you both seen what this tool can do yet?
Not yet, except for our intro. I'm excited.
No, I'm interested.
Well, if you haven't heard about Suno yet, it's really cool. Suno is a generative AI web app teachers can use to create songs simply from a prompt. Imagine creating a song with your students about the content you're studying and having them write the prompt in the style of their favorite musician. What artist would your students want to listen to?
Chaperone is really popular right now.
Ooh, I'm a Swiftie.
Wow. Well, I love Chappell Roan, and I'm also a Swiftie. But I think after the halftime Super Bowl show, my high schoolers would love to hear about the causes of the American Civil War in the style of Kendrick Lamar. The catch is you can't use the artist's name in the description, copyright issues. So your prompt has to be well written. It took me 6 different prompts to get something that I really liked, but this could be a really engaging way to teach students about good prompts or using descriptive language. Ready to listen?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bring it.
Whips crack, fortunes, plantations rise, blood spilled, whole South mired in lies. Lincoln at the helm, fight for the free. Jeff Davis tripping, can't see unity. North got mills, South got chains. Cotton cash flow, soaked in pain. Underground rails, freedom trains. Rebellion brewing, Southern disdain. Civil scars, battle scars, country torn. Slavery's the root, rights reborn. Union strong, Confederates fall. History's echo in that battle call.
So what'd you guys think?
That was pretty cool.
That sounded amazing.
I think one of the ways I would use this would be to create songs with students and then have them create music videos with the file in WeVideo. I would have them add images of primary resources referenced in the song. I don't know. What do you two think? Can you think of ways teachers could use this?
Yeah, you know what? I learned to spell several words through music. Not just like banana from Gwen Stefani, but also like success, right? Everybody knows the song Success. That's the way you spell success. Or aardvark, Aardvark, right? Teachers can put harder to spell words in this melodic tune just to make it memorable.
I can see this as a game changer for hooking students into a lesson. If I can get Kendrick Lamar to drop some beats on the different type of economic systems there are, I feel like I've already won half the battle of engagement.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so what do we think? Take it or leave it?
Music is a great learning strategy to help students remember content. And if we're able to connect with students through their favorite style of music, then I think it's definitely a take it.
I'm definitely taking it. In fact, I've already got a few songs in my head I think I'd like to use.
Yeah, I agree. I'm teching this one too. There's just too much creativity here. I think students would like it.
Okay, well, I think this is a good time to take a break, and we'll be right back after this short ad from our sponsor, Faculty Fuel.
The truth is, teaching doesn't stop when the bell rings. Lesson planning, grading, mentoring. It's a full-time commitment, and that takes energy. Faculty Fuel is here to keep you going, to keep you focused, and to power you through every lesson, every challenge, every day. Faculty Fuel, because the work is never done.
Welcome back. We got one more tool to share with you. Darlene, take it away.
Yes, I reviewed Speechify, which allows you to turn your readings and text into speech using AI voices. But I specifically looked into their AI voice cloning features.
You cloned yourself?
I cloned my voice, yeah. As an instructional designer, I create a lot of instructional videos, and audio recording and editing takes a lot of time. This voice cloning could cut down that time significantly.
Oh, I could see how this could be helpful when it comes to recording a voiceover on presentations for students. It could save time and prevent me from having to do it a lot of takes.
Yeah, I agree. I like to make videos for students, but also you could use it for giving feedback on assignments. It would be a lot more personal if the student could hear the feedback in their teacher's voice.
Yeah, that's a great thought there. So let me play you 2 audio recordings, and then you tell me which one was created with Speechify. Okay, there's this one.
During COVID, there was a lot of social isolation, which caused an increase in mental illness.
And here's the other one.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today on Tech It or Leave It, the best podcast for information on educational tech tools. Did I pass? Do I sound human?
So what do you think?
That's hard. I think the second one is probably the AI one. What do you think, Mark?
I'm going to go with number 1.
Okay, actually, they were both created with Speechify.
Ah,
I kind of tricked you. I'm sorry.
You trickster.
As someone who records and edits my voice a lot, I personally think the cloning was done very well. I think the variation in cloning quality, though, depends on the quality of the audio that you provide to Speechify. So when you record yourself speaking, you have to be more enthusiastic than normal and enunciate. Or you can provide pre-recorded audio, which I have a lot of, and I found that pre-recorded audio worked best for me. So what do you think? Could this pass as a human voice? Would you tech it or leave it?
I'm going to tech it. It sounds real enough, and I think that having the ability to clone my voice would be really useful and save time if I wanted to record a message and not have to do it, say 1,000 takes.
I don't know. I think I'm going to leave this one for now. It seems so time consuming up front to have to do that recording to try to get it right. And in the end, if my students can tell that it's not really me, I'd be worried about that impression.
Yeah, I think I would still tech it. I would need to put some work in to make sure I recorded the best possible audio to train Speechify, but I think it's worth it in the long run.
All right, listeners, we hope you enjoyed our episode today. Remember to check out our website for links to all the tools that we reviewed today. We'd also love to hear from you. Feel free to drop us a line and tell us what you think, or share some new tech you'd like for us to review. The link to our website is in the description of this show. And don't forget to tune in to our next episode, which is actually a vodcast on AI video tools for educators.
If you love it, tech it with you. If not, leave it behind. Until next time, keep innovating, keep learning, and don't get left behind by the tech.